10 of his Avataras are regarded as more important than the others and are often spoken of as the 10 Avataras. 1. Matsya, the fish. Vaivasvata Manu once saw a little fish gasping for water and put it into a bowl. It grew and he played it in a larger pot *. Then again in a larger and then in a tank, a pond, a river, the sea, and ever the fish grew and filled its receptacle. Then the Manu knew that this fish was connected with his own life work, and when the time came for him to save the seeds of life from a great flood, he entered a ship with the rishis and the necessary life seeds. The great fish appeared and drew the vessel to the world where lay the Manus awoke. With the coming of the fish began the great evolution of animal life in the world. 2. Kurma, the tortoise. As the tortoise, Vishnu supported the whirling mountain which churned the great sea of matter that it might give forth the necessary forms. The tortoise is the type of the next great step in evolution. 3. Varha, the yor. The earth was sunk below the waters, and Vishnu raised it up, giving, in the boar, the type of the great mammalian kingdom which was to flourish on the dry land. Modern science recognizes these 3 great stages of evolution, each marked in Hinduism by an avatara. 4. Narsimha, the man-lion. This was the avatara, came to free the earth from the tyranny of the Daityas. Into this race a child, Prahlad, was born, who from earliest childhood was devoted to Vishnu, despite the threats and the cruelties of his Daitya father. Over and over again the father tried to slay the son, but ever Vishnu intervened to save him. At last he burst from a pillar in the form of a man-lion and slew the Daitya king. 5. Vaman, the dwarf. At last he came as man to aid the evolution of the human race and gained from Bali the right to all he could cover. In 3 steps, 1 step covered the earth, and thus he won for man the field of his evolution. 6. Parshuram, Arandime of the axe. This avatara came to punish such of the Kshatriyas as were oppressing the people, and to teach bad rulers the danger of using power to tyrannies instead of to help. 7. Rama, usually called Ramchandra, the son of Dashratha, he, with his 3 brothers, came as the ideal Kshatriya, the model king, and he serves as an example of a perfect human life. An obedient and loving son, a tender husband, an affectionate brother, a gallant warrior, a wise ruler, a diligent protector of his people. He is emphatically the perfect man. His splendid story is told in Valmiki's Ramayanam, and the lovely version of Tulsi Das Ji is known in every northern Indian home. 8. Krishna, the manifestation of divine love and wisdom, worshipped by myriads with intense devotion. As the marvelous child of Vraja and Vrindavana, as the friend of Arjuna, as the speaker of the Bhagavad Gita, as the wise counselor of the Pandavas, as the adored of Bhishma. What Indian boy does not know his story? He is the central figure of the Mahabharata, and his life is traced in several Puranas. 9. Buddha, the gentle prince who gave up his throne and luxury to become a traveling mendicant, a teacher of the truth. He is known as Shakyamuni, as Gautama, as Siddhartha, and is the founder of a mighty faith followed by millions of the human race. In him Vishnu teaches vast multitudes of non-Aryan peoples. 10. Kalki The Avatara, who shall close the Kali Yuga and whose coming is yet in the future. When he comes, the Satya Yuga will return to earth, a new cycle will begin. The development and perfection of the human type is indicated by these avatars.